Unitarian Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "We find delight in the beauty and happiness of children that makes the heart too big for the body." We're grateful for parents who bring their children here so that we may all share the joy they feel. We're all blessed by the gifts these children bring, and in gratitude for that blessing, we recognize our responsibility as a community of faith.
The life of a child is both an awesome responsibility and a wonderful gift. A child comes to us out of the mystery, and while we might influence that child by our example and teaching, a child's life unfolds in its own way. Today, parents bring their children to us so we can dedicate our efforts to spiritually strong and healthy children. I invite the parents and godparents with children to be dedicated to come forward now.
While parents have the primary responsibility in raising their children, they bring them to us today in acknowledgement that their children are not merely their own, but are part of a larger community. As members of this church, we all share the privileged task of nurturing these children, guiding them, teaching them, and loving them as they grow.
We bless each child with a rose dipped in water. The rose symbolizes the unfolding and beauty of life. We have removed the thorns from these roses, but we know that we cannot always remove them for our children or for ourselves. The rose is a reminder that at its core, life is good. And when we encounter thorns of any kind, communities such as this are here to help and comfort. The water is a symbol of the source of all life, out of which we have come. It connects us to all generations and to all life. It is reminiscent of the water of baptism and commitment that for us does not cleanse an original sin, but enjoins a person with a community of love, forgiveness, and hope. It symbolizes the transformation we hope for in each who is committed to our version of life and faith and the receptivity of the spirit of love and life. So we ask first the parents, you who bring your children here to us today, to state your commitment. Do you, who are the parents of these children, pledge your loyalty and love as you nurture them to adulthood? Do you undertake to raise your children in this faith and raise them as ethical and moral human beings? If so, say we will. And will the families of these children please rise, and friends who are here? And these godparents are here with us. We have parents, we have godparents. We charge you to guide and support these children in all matters of the Spirit, and to be there when their parents' wisdom falls short, which happens all the time. You, the families, do you pledge your love to these children or this child in your midst through all the changes of their lives? If so, say we do. You may be seated. And to you, the godparents, do you vow to guide your godchild's young heart in the ways of love and compassion, to teach him to live not only for his own good, but for the good of others? Do you vow to guide your godchild's soul in the ways of the world and help them face the challenges they will meet? If so, say we do.
We do.
If our visitors today will bear with us for a moment, I'd like the members of our congregation and all children and youth in our programs who are present to stand. For years to come, these young lives will be a part of our community of mutual caring, concern, responsibility, and affection. Will you now welcome them into our church and pledge that by your example and your participation here, you will help create a community in which they can grow in stature and faith? If so, please answer, we will. You may be seated.
You come. We have two children this morning, two commitments that we make, and I'm about to find the page on which I wrote about you two. Aaron and Eric Clark bring their child here. They come to us wanting to raise a person who cares, is happy and healthy. They say that here they expose their child's spiritual and ethical life in a space in which he can discover who he is and do backflips and be cherished and be able to question. So we bless them now. Will you say his name?
Michael Thomas Clark.
Michael Thomas Clark. May your thoughts be wise. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may the work of your hands be blessed all the days of your life. He doesn't say anything. Okay. We just step there for a second. And will you come? And I know we're a little crowded, but come on up. Come on up here. Laura and Dan Yanez come here. Their hope is that their child will be curiously intelligent, come to spiritual decisions of his own, have the tools to make decisions for the good. They have been part of this church for a while now, right? And it provides them a non-dogmatic path to grow a child ethically and compassionately. And with them are godparents, Bernardo and Christy Casal. Bernardo and Christy are close friends of Dan and Laura, and they have become family to them. Dan and Laura said to me that Bernardo and Christy, you will enrich Reese's life with your love, your friendship, with the diversity of experiences and approach to parenting, which to this day has nurtured your smart and caring daughter Cameron into an inquisitive and confident child. So we wish you well in this endeavor. Dan and Laura say that your presence in their lives and in the life of their child is what makes life abundant. And so will you say this child's name? Reese Glenn Yanez. May your thoughts be wise. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. This is a trick. And may your hands be blessed all the days of your life. And now will you join me in the blessing of these children, which is found in the back of your order of service. And we speak to these children now and we say, may you grow to love that which is good. May you seek and attain that good. May you learn to be gentle and respect all creatures. May you be filled with the courage to challenge evil and the faith to lift up hope. May you come to know that which is eternal. May it abide with you always. Amen. Thank you. You may be seated.
And as our families return to their pews and our children leave for their classrooms, please join in singing Go Now in Peace, found on the inside back cover of your hymnal.